welcome everyone, whether it is day, evening, or afternoon. We're so happy that you're here for another DPI Presents. There is one thing that every business owner must start doing today. And do you want to know what that one thing is? I am sure that is why you tuned in. Every business owner needs to start challenging every single assumption that they are making. Our constraint as we move about our world are our lived experiences, what we have walked through in the past. It is the filter in which we view our lives. And so we start to make assumptions, judgments based on our lived experience. And so the one thing that you can start doing today to be a stronger leader, to make stronger decisions, is challenge every single one of your assumptions. I want to give you an example. I remember when I was working for a large retailer, there was a woman that walked in, very unassuming. And many people just dismissed her, thinking that she wasn't going to spend a lot of money, that she wasn't going to buy anything, that she was just kind of looking. Well, the woman that went up to her and finally said, "Hi, welcome in. So happy that you're here. Can I help you find anything?" This woman ended up spending $10,000 in this retailer's. Now, many people overlooked her because they made assumptions based on what it looked like for someone to have spent money in this particular store. It's so important to challenge every single assumption. When we come into a space and you see us, only 10% of who we are actually shows. Maybe you're able to guess my age, my ethnicity, but you're not going to be able to tap into what are my behaviors, what is my religion, what is my sexual orientation. There's so many things that lie beneath the surface of who we are. And so we have to challenge every single assumption. You're not going to know my morals. You're not going to know my values just by your first impression. But no matter who I meet, they already make an impression of who I am. So as a business owner, it's important to challenge every single one of the assumptions that you might be making of who's shopping in your store, who your target audience is. Those things need to not be based on your own assumption, but based on facts. So when only 10% of us is showing when we see each other, unless I start to disclose different parts of my identities, that's why it's so hard to celebrate the richness of diversity, because the majority of who we are lies beneath the surface. The other thing is, when we're making assumptions, sometimes we can take one unique experience and generalize it over an entire group of people. And when we start doing that, we start making statements like, well, and you fill in the blank. All men, all women, all millennials, all baby boomers, all doctors, all judges. When we start using the word all, it means it could mean that we might be starting to make generalizations based on, again, our lived experience. There was a store owner that had a franchise, and he had two unique experiences with teenagers that did not work well. He put a sign on the door that said, "I am done with Gen Z. I am only hiring baby boomers." Well, let me tell you, you needed to have challenged that assumption of you're only going to hire a certain type of person, because that is discrimination. And of course, there had to be a lot of damage control, PR, to be able to kind of clear up what this gentleman was saying. It all comes down to, it was a unique experience, but it was generalized over an entire group of people. And so, as I've said, if there is anything that I impress upon you as a diversity practitioner, is that you challenge every single assumption. You're going to be able to make stronger decisions and then allow other perspectives to be a part of your decision making. Am I thinking of someone else? It could change the whole way that you do business. So have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, and we'll see you next time on DPI Presents.